Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, how you
Hey,
doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. Doing great. Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year's.
Hey, man. Tell everybody your name, where you born and raised.
Oh, my name is Dajulyn. I would say born and raised in the Carolinas. Up until I was 9 years old, I stayed in Orangeburg, South Carolina, and then I transitioned my way over closer to Charlotte, basically between Rock Hill and Charlotte, a place called Lake Wylie, Clover area.
Facts. Big facts. Now, how old you is now?
I'm 25.
Okay. How long you been doing music seriously?
I've been doing music for a long time. I've been singing since I was 4 years old. I started on a sunbeam choir, and
Okay.
then I started recording professionally ever since I was 10, around that age.
Okay. So that's when you start going to the studio and really laying down tracks.
Yes, I actually did that when I was in. My first recording experience was in Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
So, okay, did you like sing in choirs, churches, talent shows as well, or just
Yes, so my first experience ever, of course, I started in a church when I was 4.
okay?
And then I did talent shows. I did a pageant when I was like around 9 years old. Of course, I sung in a pageant. I've done high school musicals. Um, I traveled and sung, professionally with my chorus group. And then I transitioned into, as far as performing live, I did church. Um, I actually started up a gospel choir at my high school. I
Mm-hmm.
did that for like a year or two. Then went into college. I actually joined an a cappella group called the
Mm-hmm.
Chucktown Tripletones. I went to
Mm-hmm.
Charleston, College of Charleston for a year, and I did that. And I sung for different events. I've sung for I forgot what it's called, but I sung for a gospel event
Mm-hmm.
when I was like 10, 11 years old. That's a lot I've done, but that's all I can think of right now.
Do you play instruments as well?
No, I do not play any instruments. I did. It's so crazy. I actually picked up the guitar
Uh-huh.
around 13, I would say 12, 13. And I was told, okay, hold off. Don't do the guitar. Do piano first because as a vocalist you need to know the keys and all that. So I did pick up on piano lessons later on, like in high school, like my
Mm-hmm.
senior year.
Right.
But I actually let it go before heading off to college because um I did know how to read music. I still do. Um I knew the basics, but I guess I got a little aggravated because it's like your ABCs, learning it at such, you know, at 18, 17. You kind of get frustrated, like, well, I gotta learn the basics. But
Mm-hmm.
I pick it up from time to time, but I definitely use it.
And that's the piano, right, or the guitar?
hmm Piano, like I use it. I'm not a piano player. Like,
Right.
go ahead, girl, do some Beethoven real quick. No, I'm not one of them. I'll just,
Right.
find the key and
All right. I
learn
thought
the
I was about to say
little.
I thought you was Alicia Keys with the keys.
Right. I
Really.
ain't giving Alicia keys on the keys now. I ain't doing
Facts.
that.
Facts.
Mm-mm.
Uh, yeah. Basically, some people can play it by ear, like with drumline Nick Cannon character. He could play it by ear, but he couldn't
Mm-hmm.
read music. So it
Yeah.
takes a talent to do both. Though it's hard. Like it's crazy, like learning how to write your name and all that shit.
Yeah, like I actually, what's so crazy? I challenged myself to do stuff by music, do stuff by ear. When I was taking piano lessons, I would do stuff by ear, like stuff that I would hear on radio, and I'll try and like hear it out. It takes me a little minute, but I was actually doing good with it. Like I don't know, I just feel like a lot of people bring it up more, and I just feel like I need to tap back into it because it's definitely there. Because I'll hear music in my sleep before I even create it.
And
So
when you like singing your music, okay, when you sing your music and in the studio, or whatever, Are you like, is it like notes you hit you already got, or you just kind of like, okay, go off by ear? You gonna hit certain notes when you write your music, or how you do it like that? When you...
I sing by way of feeling. Like,
Okay.
I sing by way of emotion. So it could be something I already practiced, like within that realm of notes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also a feeling I get when I sing too. So I have to sing. Like if I'm in a studio and we're creating a record and I love the way the record's flowing, I want to do several takes before I create words to it. I'll create a melody to it. I'll try different melodies. Whatever comes out is what's gonna come out. Now, the polishing stage, I do put more emphasis on like let me not try the safe note. Let me try the note that's gonna actually have people get chills or push myself. So that's what I do.
Okay. And do you write your own music, or you have somebody write for you creating music?
I write my own music, but I do also have co-writers. It just depends on the record. And honestly, I've just been networking, so I met different people on the way that I feel like I gel with. And that's really how certain records come about, where we collab. Because I feel like certain people can bring certain things out of you, certain things you may not have thought you would say on a record. Like Playfair.
Mm-hmm.
Playfair.
I was gonna get to that later though, but since you already brought it up.
Oh, okay. Well, Playfair, I actually started that record off. I'm not gonna go into detail because you're gonna go into later, but I started the record off, and it was from a different beat. And then I had my homeboy / my studio bestie now, Deantres. He came into town, and we were working on records, and we worked on it. And then he called his best friend up, Crystal Carr. She heard the record. He was like, "What line should I put in this part?" So he called her up. He helped her, finish his part up. Second verse, boom.
Yeah.
That's how it came about.
Fact. Okay. We're gonna get to that later though. And you say you from the Burg. I got ties down there in the Burg.
Okay.
You went to W? What high school you went to?
I didn't go to high school in Orangeburg. My family, like my parents have, but I stopped at oh Lord, it was like literally elementary school.
Oh, it was a
Gardner, what's it called? Like first. I can't think right now. I'm sorry. I can't think.
It's all good.
But shout out to Miss Firstner.
We went to what elementary school you went to? Marshall? I went to Marshall.
Oh, you said what?
Elementary school you went to? Like what elementary?
I didn't go to Marshall. I went to the other one. I can't think of it.
What, Melisham? You got that. You got
what's the other one? Gardner? Is it anything with a Gardner?
Sheridan. You got Sheridan.
Sheridan. I was at Sheridan. Sorry, I'm thinking of something else. That was my daycare.
Okay.
Sheridan is where I went. I went to Sheridan.
Okay, cool. Facts. Then you got Whitaker too over there. Okay.
But yes, Sheridan. I went to Sheridan.
All right. Now I got you warmed up. We got to get to it now. So I see you won the Queen City Award for Playfair. How that feel winning the award?
Oh my gosh. First off, I suck at my speech, but I'm going to say this.
I thought it was pretty good.
I'm an overthinker because I really missed out a lot of things I wanted to say. So I'm like, oh no, I just drew like.
It looked like you surprised you won.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you why. Okay, so I want to say shout out to QC Awards for the opportunity. Thank you for that. That has always been something on my list of things, but just to have my city on my back. And so just to have that award means so much to me because it just shows me that I'm being recognized in my own city, Charlotte, Carolinas, and people are noticing that we're working really hard. And yeah. So back to your question. I guess because in that moment, like in my post, I said the enemy came into my head and was like, you ain't gonna win this. Because I was nominated for 2 categories. In the first category, I didn't win. So I'm already thinking like, oh man, I was kind of late to telling people to vote for me. And I don't know.
What category you didn't win?
It was Best New Artist. Yeah, it was best new artist. And so the next category, we had some great people that was on the lineup. Like, shout out to those. I don't really remember per se who exactly, but I know as far as like the whole list. But I knew it was some great names on there. And I don't know. I was just like sitting there. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I have one. And then they called my name, and I was like, whoop! Like, I just let a negative thought just kind of like come into my mind. I really don't even think like that. I'm really a positive person. Like,
because you posted, you said the enemy tried to come in my mind.
I was like, no, I ain't one. I literally said that. I've never said that before. I'm a very competitive person, for real. If you get to know me when it comes to games or like family night, I'm competitive. So it's like, when it comes to wars, I do not play. I want to win.
Facts.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I thought maybe you was kind of like kind of being humble, but then you was kind of like being cocky with it at the same time with being modest. No, I should say cocky, modest, that I did win, but you kind of posted that to be humble. But the world knows you was being humble, but you really like, I know I won this shit.
No, you know, that honestly, when I look at it from your perspective, I see where you're coming from, but I really was shocked. Because, another reason why I was shocked, because I prayed and I manifested on it, and I already saw myself winning the award, but I had a bad thought come to my mind, like, oh, you didn't win. And then, I don't know. I just was like, I really was shocked, because, I don't know. I was shocked. Because I don't like the unknown sometimes. Like, I don't like knowing not, like, getting dressed and all that, you don't win. Like, who wants to get dressed and not win? I'm sorry. But,
right.
But I done did my hair. I done took the test. Like, I showed up, and my name doesn't get called. I'm like, oh, man, you know?
Nah, I mean, if you didn't win, that just know you got more work you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to put it back in the oven mode.
It don't stop here.
Hey, you got to put it back in the oven some more and let it cook a little bit more. You just got to come up with some more hot shit.
That's true.
So, how did you celebrate that night?
I went out to eat with my
family, or you and your boyfriend?
Me and my boyfriend and my sister and her boyfriend, basically.
Right. Okay. Where y'all went to?
Huh?
Where y'all went to?
Went to Stir.
Okay. That's a popular spot.
Charlotte is really good. I love that place.
Okay. So you made the song Play Fair. You got 114K views on YouTube. Are you industry plant?
What's that?
Somebody who the label signed, but they don't want nobody to know, and they helping them secretly behind the scenes. It's a conspiracy theory behind this.
Oh, I'm like, I don't know what that is. I don't know.
Like, I don't know. Are you signed to a label? Because you got 114K views on YouTube. Are you signed to a label?
I am not signed to a label. I have.
Are they telling you to say that?
No, they're not telling me. Nobody's telling me to say anything. I have a production company, Wawa Productions, and that's really all we have backing right now. But I'm not signed to a label. You know, it would be nice if I am actually, which will come if I'm in a great position to, you know, be signed.
So who directed the video?
Cosmic. We came up with a concept, but Cosmic came up with 3 different concepts. I'm such a fanatic when it comes to like movies and like.
So you directed it. You co-directed it.
Yeah. Very nostalgic. I like nostalgic feelings and memories and how it makes me feel.
Was that your boyfriend in the video?
No. That's not my boyfriend in the video.
How your boyfriend feel about that guy?
Shout out to Drew, because he really came through. He's dope. He's very passionate, and I love his drive. I love that he's just so willing to, like, you know, sacrifice, and just, he understands what it takes, you know, as far as, like, getting things to the next level. He's a TikToker, by the way. Y'all should follow him.
Okay. How did your boyfriend feel about you being with this guy in this video and not him? Why did you want him in the video instead of this guy?
Hold on one second. This is a fresh situation, so that didn't even exist then. And if that was the case, it shouldn't matter because it's entertainment.
I mean, I guess that makes sense, though. I guess so. I guess so. That makes sense. You know, I mean, hey, when Jay-Z and Beyonce were dating early on, well, they wasn't each other videos here and there. So, but it wasn't in that much though. So I see what you're saying. You kind of try to keep your relationship private, being an artist, or you won't, you know,
Private life.
Private life.
Yeah.
Do he post you on his page? Your mystery man.
Why you want to know so bad?
I just want the tea. I just want the tea.
You want the tea?
I want the tea. Sweet tea.
I might have to start moving like B. Simone. Like, it's going to be $5 for y'all to be added to my close friend. It's going to be $10. It's going to be a monthly fee.
Does he like being private or hidden, whatever you want to call it?
Private is a private life for me. I love close friends. Shout out to close friends.
Does he like that though?
Yes.
Okay. Is he an artist?
I don't live my life for social media. I don't feel like I need to justify my life.
Amen.
I've been in relationships before. Actually a major relationship, and I've always been private when it comes to that because social media can actually deter a lot of things, you know. It can alter and it can make you feel, it can even question your own self aside from a relationship.
Would you say social media?
You know? Yeah, social media is really like one of those things where you have to have a strong backbone and a big, like a strong, like a solid foundation, you know what I'm saying, period. You have people that's, you know, getting whatever they want, you know, buying stuff and showing it off. You feel like you have to compete or you have to catch up. That's what social media is about. And I just, you know.
So would you say it's more ruining toxic for relationships, hurting relationships, damaging?
You make your relationship what you want to make your relationship, because there's some people that do show their relationship on social media. And
but that don't mean they're happy. Anybody can hide.
That don't mean they're happy, right?
Anybody can hide behind a picture and a view of a camera in a 30-second video.
That's true. And like you said, it's honestly social media smoky mirrors. You could be hopping in your limousine or you can hop in your whip. You know what I'm saying? You can have an ice chain, but it's rented. Like, social media is what you make it.
I'm gonna say this right here, man. All them relationships on social media fake as fuck. For all y'all watching this shit right now, they're fake as hell. That money bag.
It could be a money transaction, just like marriages. I'm just saying.
Basically, the money bag, Ari, Kim and David, the dude.
Yeah.
That shit fake as hell. Ain't no goddamn way.
You think so?
Hell yeah. Come on, man. That dude's a cornball.
For it to be fake.
Man, ain't no way. Kim's doing that on purpose to show off right now. This is just disrespectful.
You talking about the Kim and Kanye thing?
No, the Kim and Pete, her new boyfriend, allegedly. The white guy.
Live your best life however you see fit. Live your best life however you see fit.
So how long it took y'all to shoot that video?
Huh?
How long it took y'all to shoot that video?
Oh my gosh, that day was crazy. So I would say not long. But it was a long day. The shooting time was at least 4 hours.
Where y'all shot it at?
We shot it, what's the park? I don't want to say the wrong park, but it's definitely a monumental park. I'm having a moment right now with my brain cells.
It's all good. Take your time.
Are you from Charlotte?
I know a little bit about Charlotte, but I only know Mecklenburg side.
Mecklenburg. Okay, so it was on the park off of Betty's Ford Road. It's a big park. It's actually past the Food Lion. I don't know what that, but the park is Hornets Nest Park. Boom. There we go. Hornets Nest Park.
Okay. I thought the video was cool though. It was dope. Did you hire all those people to come in there? So
no, I had extras who did it off the love. Super supportive. Thank you. Shout out to the extras. I wish I know the agency's name off the top of my head, but I do have the agency listed in my video. So they were a part of it because they are true supporters, and they just wanted to be a part of a great production of the video. But no, as far as extras, majority of them did not get paid. They showed up because they loved the song and they wanted to be a part of it. Now I did, even the extras that are my homegirls and my friends, they came and they showed love and was a part of it off the love too. And my homeboy, shout out to Chef Cordell. He's an amazing chef. He's always in my videos. Second time he's been in my videos. My cousin Jocinda, she's a professional dancer. She's actually she's a dancer for the Brooklyn Nets now. And she flies down for my videos. She's from New York and she's super dope. She did it like that off the spot. That's the girl that was in the middle and was killing it. And then
you were dancing pretty good too. I'm sorry to cut you off. What you were saying?
Yes, so my dancers, you know, they did their thing. Shout out to Carlos, shout out to Taretha, shout out to Courtney, and I believe her name is Bree. I do apologize for that. I haven't got your name right. But she came in on the tail end. So shout out to her. And I don't know, just everybody as a whole, we tried to knock it out as much as we could. It was so hot. It was scorching hot out there. I kid you not, like doubting water. It was hot.
In the summer?
Huh?
It was in the summer?
Yep. It was like August, and I was on a basketball rim, and I almost slid off the rim of the
How you got up there?
Ladder and help. And I tell you, like, I was sweating so bad because I put baby oil on my legs so it could shine in the video. That's a trick. Gave y'all a little tip. I had that on my legs and I about slipped off that. I was like, get me down. But you couldn't see it. I played it off. I was like, hey. And then with my grill in my mouth, in between takes, I was like, oh, please help.
How many takes y'all took to do that routine? So, when you had that candy in your mouth walking to that man, what your boyfriend said about that? Oh, you said you weren't with a man at the time.
Ain't nobody, look, I ain't had no boyfriend. I ain't got no boyfriend around the time.
Did he take you on a date after that? Because I felt like some chemistry when I watched that video.
Drew?
Yeah. I don't know his name.
Drew is just cool. Like, he hopped in his bag. Like, he know what he do. If you follow Drew, you know he's a character. Like, he is a character.
That's
like, he does TikTok. Like, he is legit and a great actor. Like, he's so good.
So I was acting?
Huh? Yeah. Can you not, like, that's what acting's about. It has to be believable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's.
Hey, man. Hey. Yeah. That's how you answer those questions right there. That's how you answer that for all y'all watching.
Yeah, it's believable. Like, you kind of like.
Right. That was a dope video right there, man. Like, them views, like, are you getting paid for them views right now? Or?
Yeah.
How much some checks looking like?
I cannot disclose. Because I'm
You want to sing for us? You want to sing something for us?
Huh?
You want to sing something for us? This ain't one of my questions I got.
I'm saying it towards the end.
You want to sing for me?
I'll sing it towards the end.
The end? I want you to sing Saving All My Love by Whitney Houston. You know that song?
Nah.
What about We Belong Together by Mariah Carey? I know you know that song.
Nah. You actually sing all these songs that are like
Confessions by Usher. I know you know that.
I do. Okay, pause. This is what I'm gonna say. I know the records. I know the songs. But those are, you asked me to sing some high-powered songs.
No, it ain't. But you a high-powered artist.
I am a high-powered artist.
So it should be a walk in the park then.
But I will say this. I'd rather sing something I know. Like, that's my thing. That's my bag. That's in my bag.
But I'm the interviewer. You supposed to listen to the interviewer. He asked you.
The interview don't get to make all the calls.
But I'm saying though, but okay. We gonna play your game then. We gonna play your. So who helped you? Did you answer that question for me? Who helped write that song? Play for you?
Yeah, DeAndre. And the producers is Jay Stacks, and they call me Big Ty on Instagram. I don't know. Instagram has this thing where you look somebody's name up and their page won't pop up. I don't know, but shout out.
What the hell? Oh, fuck. We're having technical difficulties right now. See. Oh, what happened? What happened? Man, what happened just now? What happened? Let's try to get him. I don't know what happened, guys. Ooh, grand. Yeah, I don't know what happened just now. Fam, I don't know what happened. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So how you feel about this right here? What you feel about the R&B state right now? How you feel about that right now?
I love it.
Is it in a good space or in a bad space?
I feel like it's in a great space. It's evolving. Like, we have artists. Of course, Hours and Hours is going up. You know what I'm saying? That's a real soulful record. Shout out to Mooney Long, because I'm going to post mine. So, yeah. Shout out to Lucky Day. I love Lucky Day's music. We got her. Who else we got? Kiana Lede. I'm just naming new. We got Dajulyn. Let's start there. We got Dajulyn, and we got Ella May. You know what I'm saying? Summer Walker. Let's give her props.
Bryson Tiller. I'm ad-libbing.
Okay, let's talk about the men. I'm talking about the women. But Bryson Tiller, you know.
Giveon. I don't like him though.
I love Giveon.
I like Brent Faiyaz though. He's one of my favorite new artists.
Who? Brent, yeah. I thought it was Brent Faiyaz. Am I saying it wrong?
I don't know. Faiyaz. It's Faiyaz. I'm saying Faiyaz.
Yeah, Brent Faiyaz. I love Brent Faiyaz.
He's been out for a while. He's very underrated, and I don't think he gives him credit.
Yeah.
But I think he don't got that much. He don't got that vocal range. Like.
But I love his writing style, and I don't know who's writing the records, but I
think he's writing. He should be a ghostwriter. He'll make a good ghostwriter.
And he probably already ghostwritten, artist records that we don't know of. Oh, SZA. I love SZA. She's kind of alternative, but I love SZA. I love her.
Do you think she got a classic album?
The album that she came up with?
The last album she came with was Control.
I love that album. I'm not gonna lie. It was barely any skips for me.
I don't like The Weeknd because maybe all the females are playing that on Snapchat. So
it was one of those records where you would play it at the end of the night, when the club ends and stuff, and people are like, I'm the Weeknd. Like, it's the feeling they got from the record. And it probably was in a situation like that, and no shade, and they just, I don't know, that was their way of expressing it. But I will say this, SZA, I love SZA's writing. She's very poetic, and I just love that. Sultry, I love that. Erykah Badu, I love Erykah Badu.
That's classic. That's
a classic. Now we can tap into the old school. I am a huge fan of Anita Baker. I love Anita Baker.
Oh yeah. Rapture of Love. I love that song. That's what you should sing for me. Rapture of Love.
She's my auntie in my head. Oh, I can't.
What about Mary J? Mary J. Blige.
I love Mary J. Blige.
Aunt Mary. I call her Aunt Mary.
See, she don't like that. So I stopped saying it because she kind of went off on people with the shade room, was like, I don't want to be called Aunt Mary. So I'm going to just say Miss Mary. I love Miss Mary J. Blige, and I love her energy on stage. I love how she just gives her all. You know what I'm saying?
Kelly Price.
Her. And who else
What
I
about
like?
Kelly Price?
Oh, shout out to, oh my gosh, Eric Bellinger. I love Eric Bellinger.
I don't really like his music like that though.
Oh, you should listen to his latest project. My friend actually wrote on a few of his songs.
I think he's a good songwriter though, Eric Bellinger.
Yeah.
He's a better songwriter than artist. I like The Dream though. I like The Dream. He's real
Yeah, The
underrated.
Dream is a dope writer, and he definitely had his run being an artist, and he killed that. I loved his.
I don't feel like he had the face for being the face of an artist. He ain't got the face for it.
What really is, because that's a good question, because I think nowadays it don't really matter on looks for real.
It does matter. It does matter. Women want to fantasize having sex with them.
It does matter to a certain extent. I'm gonna say this. It could more so matter with Black artists.
I'll give you an example. One of the Drake artists name what is this guy's name? His name is this is a Drake artist. He can sing. He was a Sampa, and he's a fat guy. You should look him up. He can sing. Look, he signed a Drake OVO label. Name Sampa. He's a fat guy, black, and I heard his voice, and I'm like, then I looked him up. His voice doesn't match his face, and I was like,
But
that's
that's
why
kind
he
of
can't.
like, I ain't gonna lie, Tina Marie back in the day, her voice didn't match her face.
Tina Marie was a pretty beautiful woman, and she got a classic song "Fire in Desire." So you can't disrespect her.
I know what I'm saying, but when you look at her, you didn't expect for it to be. You know, you probably expect for it to be a.
So you gonna sing "Rapture of Love" for me?
No.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You're making this so difficult.
I'm so sorry, but no, she's not.
What makes you want to be a solo artist or not join a group or something? Because you don't see any groups no more.
That's a good question. I was actually approached plenty of times to do that, but I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot of egos with groups, and I don't have time to be wasting my time. I'm a hardworking person, so I just feel like when I'm ready to do something, I'm ready to do something. I don't want to sit here and wait on others. But I could be wrong.
Do you work a job or you just do music full time now?
At this present time, I do music full time.
So when the last time you worked at 9 to 5?
Today.
You had to quit your job today. What you had to do?
So I kind of spilled my tea on here, but I was actually gonna share it on I'm still gonna share it on my Instagram. But yeah, I'm approaching my last day at work. Actually, let me send this live over to some of my peeps if you don't mind.
Oh man, I want you to continue though. It was very interesting what you were saying.
I'm gonna send it to some peeps so they can tune in. Add more people in this live.
They gonna see it on YouTube though. That's when everybody gonna watch it. So it's gonna get love. Though.
It's gonna get love. Okay, bet. So bet. Boom. So the reason why I left my job is because I actually have different investments that I do.
What you used to do?
And they're paying off. I do Airbnb, and I also do crypto. I invest in crypto, and I do stuff like that. So
you part of that cryptocurrency scam, huh?
I won't call it no scam. It's definitely not a scam.
Right. Finesse.
I don't scam. I don't do those things. So I don't associate myself with confoolery.
Okay, using big words. Got Dirty Diana. Dirty Diana got 23,547 streams. Like, what's that feeling like?
I don't know. I'm the type of person, I'm really hard on myself, so I'm not really fully satisfied. I feel like I can keep going. I feel like I can do better than that. And yeah, that's what I strongly feel.
How much money are you getting paid off them streams?
Since Dirty Diana, can't. I don't quite remember. I actually have to check on that. On Dirty Diana. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Then in the song you said Dirty Diana, you said you played Dirty Games. Explain that right there.
Okay, so that song was like 4 years ago. So we actually re-released the record since then. That's why we named it Dirty Diana 2.0, because the original Dirty Diana was the original Dirty Diana we had to revamp. But aside from that, I basically kind of took a story from one of my friends. She basically faked, before Instagram had all these Finstas, she was the ultimate Finsta girl. Like, she made a fake page, started talking to her boyfriend, and she kind of played it like I'm her. So I kind of made like a scenario based song. And plus, I'm a huge fan of Michael Jackson. So I got really emotional when Michael Jackson passed away. But aside from that, yeah,
You
Michael
was
Jackson.
9 years old. Which was how you was? I was 12, so you was about 13.
I was really when I tell you I bawled my eyes out as if Michael Jackson was my brother. Like, that's how much I loved Michael Jackson. I looked up to Michael Jackson as an entertainer. And basically, yeah, so I kind of took the Dirty Diana feel, made it like a little Afrobeat Caribbean feel, and that's how the record came about. The girl all along knew her boyfriend was cheating on her. She was the girl that was texting him and communicating with him. Call it a catfish, call it a scam, call it a, you know what I'm saying, like a Finsta account, whatever. It's same old thing. And basically, in your DMs like it's new, but you don't know she is me.
And that was something like you devised up this plan. This plan.
The girl about she devised.
Why? Well, let me ask you this though, right here. Why in R&B songs people love to hear about heartbreak, pain, drama, and people cheating? Mary J. Blige was saying niggas ain't shit for damn 30 damn years.
She did.
You said what?
I said she did.
Exactly. So why do people celebrate this shit when she putting out the same recycled music?
You know why? It's because certain artists bring a certain emotion out of you. Like Mary J. Blige, we want that from her because we feel that pain in her voice. We feel that soul with Mary J. Blige. So it's like, why would I want her to sing about roses and dancing in the cornfields? No, I want to hear Mary J. Blige sing about pain. Now, a record that I do love about Mary J. Blige is Fine, Just Fine by Mary J. Blige. I love that record.
I don't like that
It gets
song.
me dancing.
I love that song, Take Me As I Am. I love that record.
Yeah, I love Take Me As I Am, but Just Fine just doesn't play it at the cookout. I'm on the floor. I'm on the, yeah.
No, I like Family Affair. I don't need no haters. That's a great record.
Okay, so we got some good bops by her, but majority of the records, are gonna be
Yo Child. That song is toxic.
What song?
Yo Child. You should check that song out.
I think I remember that. And it was like she was in an apartment building or something like that.
I didn't see the video. I don't watch music videos no more. But,
really? I love watching music videos, but
I like watching old music videos.
I think she was in an apartment building. It was just so like.
It's basically about she was in a relationship with a man for years, and goddamn, the dude was cheating. He had a whole different family on the side. Typical Mary J. Blige.
I mean, that's relatable. It's a lot of them out here. You won't find out till the funeral.
Oh God.
You won't find out till you feel like, dang, I got a sibling or two. Thank God, I can't speak for myself, but I'm just saying I heard about that. So
yeah, only the black family people do dumb ass shit. You don't find out about your siblings at the funeral, and they be like, "I'm the real kid, those fake kids over there and shit." Right. Oh, I like that song, Lil Kim on "I Can Love You." I love that beat.
Oh yeah.
And what that other song is? Joy. What that song is? She was on top of the mountain. You bring me joy. I think it's You Bring Me Joy or something. You Are Everything. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, I love that. And then they tried to like do a remix to it.
Who did that?
Like they used the sample in the song on TikTok and they be like,
See, that's the problem with y'all TikTokers. Y'all fucking up the classics. Y'all young, ignorant motherfuckers don't understand shit. Fucking up classics. Like when they did the song Next, You Be Lying. I hated that shit. Y'all fucking up the classics, bro.
That is my song. I ain't gonna lie. He wrong for taking that sample, but I love that record.
Tomorrow,
They can
Next.
take anything on the records now. It don't even matter.
Yeah, you can't. I don't like y'all playing with them classics like that. That's the problem. People are not paying homage to the older generation.
I
You
hope she's
can't do
getting
that.
those streams. I hope she's getting those like.
So Playfair got 1,181 streams. Why the music video don't match the streaming numbers?
That's a good question. The way we had rolled out the campaign, we actually, placed money behind ads, to get more people to click on it. And companies do that all the time. Like, basically, you want your visibility shown. Kind of like Instagram. Like, I'll boost one of my posts just so I can get someone to click on my website, check out my merch or just listen to the record. So, that's pretty much how that sums up.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Was you kind of like disappointed when you see the streams for it? Like, okay, it's not
Yeah,
matching.
I'm disappointed because the math is not freaking mathing, and I have to have a talk with, the ad company we use, and it's just something that me and my team we're revisiting and seeing how we can get those numbers up because it's a lot of things that we're investing in, and we're just trying to see those results, and I'm definitely open to. I'm definitely open to doing more in face things, like whether it be door to door, being in people's faces, because they know the record. We just want people to just get more.
I think you just got to go out there and perform. You need to go to high school. You need to go to middle school. Y'all need to be out there. Y'all need to be out there in Charlotte being visible, throwing out T-shirts. Y'all need to be put that in their face.
Yeah,
need to be riding around.
It needs to be in their face, like literally in their face.
Get you a van and put the single on the van. Somebody need to hire me to an A&R team or something.
All right, man. I'm keeping you right here.
Or matter of fact, go somewhere downtown in Live City and just play the song and have people donate or whatever. See, I'm just giving out free game. I got to stop. There's too much free game right here for y'all. Right? Is any labels reached out to you? Because the song taking off though on YouTube.
So there's some things that like I would say there are different opportunities that are coming to my door. Like there's definitely a few people watching me. I don't know per se who, because they try to keep that away from me because they don't want me to get so clouded with all that, so.
Who?
My team, like they don't want me to get, because I've been let down a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I just rather not know until it's a definite.
Let me get this. Let me get this right here. Okay. Do you feel like? Let me answer this. Do you feel like when some people who ain't even made it yet, and they get a little success, they get a little bit big headed, and they ego getting like large, like it boosts their ego and shit. Like they feel like, you know what? I am the shit. I am a god. Like Kanye West said, I am a god.
We are gods. We are gods and goddesses. We are of him. We are like him. But I will say this. For those, there's a difference between being confident and being cocky. You can like move a certain way without stepping on others to feel great, or you don't have to. You don't have to let down other people's egos just to boost your own ego. You can definitely be confident and move in light and love and positivity. You don't have to move like that. Like it doesn't require you to do all that. What's up, J Stat? What's up, Nike?
Whoa. Oh, Frank, dang. Jeez. Okay. Facts. I like how you answered that though, right there though. You was very media trained though. They media trained with your team?
This is how I am.
How many people you got on your team? What they roles and they jobs?
As of right now, shout out to Corbin Hagen. Shout out to my dad, Pop Wallace. Shout out to Jay No. Shout out to Dark Eye. Those are the 4 main people that's on my team. Basically, we're like My team right now, because we're in the early stages, is a management team. Like we're all like managing the situation. You know, I do have an appointed person of contact where you can reach out to, which is J No. Um, that sets up my interviews, my shows.
Yeah, J Doe was real. He was like real manager type. On
Yeah,
drop the
he
town like
got
this.
my he got my he got my best interest.
God damn, slow down, dog. Slow down, my dog. We got you. I
He
got you.
got my best interests.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Do you feel like a lot of people lose themselves in the industry because they don't keep the same people they started with
Yeah,
when they get up there?
I watch unsung and I watch artists like, I mean, like old school artists. This is before I went to college because I didn't know, you know, exactly what I wanted to do. I always known I wanted to be an artist. You know what I'm saying? But I needed, I don't know, for some reason at the time I felt like I needed a backup plan to support my A plan. So my backup plan was to be like, okay, let me get to arts management, meaning I want to learn about the music industry. So I would watch a bunch of documentaries on Unsung as to, you know, the what led to people falling out on their contracts or like their journey. You know what I'm saying? Like if kicking off what happened is because they left their team behind to join a new team and it wasn't the same thing. You know, they always thought that they could do better or be better or this, that, and the third. So sometimes it works out for people because some people can't hold you back, you know, from, you know, leveling up. But then for the most part, if you really honestly do people wrong just because you want to level up, it does not end well for you.
Hey man, respect will take you farther than money. The wise man once told me. All right, we're gonna switch it up. Now, Gunna got a new song out called "Pussy Is Power." You believe that's true?
You said Gunna?
Yeah, Gunna and Drake.
You know what's crazy? I have yet to hear the new Gunna album because I'm the type of person where I like the hype to die down and I just want to listen to it myself. So I don't really know what exactly is being told in the record, but I will say that pussy is power. And yeah, that's what I feel.
Mm. So you be using your power to manipulate guys? What you're saying?
No, I don't manipulate. I don't manipulate out here in these streets. That's a waste of time. And that's a
What's
waste
the
of
day?
my energy. I'm too busy.
What's your day-to-day schedule like?
Um, so my day-to-day schedule is consistent of me doing something music related, like whether it's me, of course I work out, try to keep my stamina up, you know, make sure I'm breathing right, you know, performing, giving the best I can. Also, artist development, whether it's running my show, making sure I hit certain steps, watch myself practice in the mirror. Because even though I'm not performing like that, I still want to be ready so I don't have to get ready. So that's
Should be.
my mindset. Um, but we are preparing for that. So that soon come.
You see yourself being in clubs, stadiums, arenas, coliseums? Like, where you see yourself performing at in the future?
I can see myself performing. Not really in clubs. I'm not really a club performer. That's not really your best sound, anyways. I can see myself performing for arenas,
Coliseums, stadiums,
coliseums, definitely.
the Garden.
Yeah, I can see myself doing big shows. Cause when you truly see me on stage, people tell me like my show, the way I interact with big crowds. I'm a big crowd type of person. Like I love big crowds.
They usually say big crowds artists ain't nervous about. What they say the smaller the crowd is, they get nervous about.
Intimate settings, I get a little nervous. I'm not gonna
So you
lie.
nervous? So you be nervous right now if you sing for me?
No, I'm not nervous right now if I sing to you, but I am nervous when it's like, okay, like we're in like a rehearsal space, right? And I'm doing a private listening. That's why I'm like, oh my gosh. I'll do it still, but I'm like, it's still like, oh, you know, one of them.
Mm. Gotcha. Any celebrities in your DMs? Like the baby? Because he from Charlotte too, though.
You said what?
The baby. Is he in your DMs? Celebrities?
No, not in my DMs.
Would you do a
But
song with him?
I do work, huh?
Would you do a song with him?
I would do a song with a baby. I think he's super talented. He's definitely animated for real. It would have to be a song that means something though, like you know.
Right.
Yeah, but he's super dope. I think he's very hardworking. I actually seen his show before he what was the year that it really went like 2019. So hey dark guy, shout out to dark guy. But he's good at registering music. That's on my team. But yeah, I seen his show before he took off, and basically he was like, "Oh my mama, I need everybody to turn up in here." I was like, "Who is this?" I was talking about producer. I was like, "Who is this? He's lit." And next thing I knew, flew off from there. And it wasn't even that many people. You know what I'm saying? So it was
Patience
at
is the
the
key.
underground. Yeah, it was dope.
Patience is the key.
Patience is the key to success and being consistent and like persistent.
Now, say now the music industry comes and goes. They love you, they hate you, then they love you again. Say that it don't work out. What's your next plan?
There's no next plan. Like, my plan is to continue doing what I love. Like I can't, no matter how frustrated I get with music, I cannot not see myself not doing music. I just love music so
You
much.
see yourself doing the ghostwriting or being a backup singer?
I can definitely see myself doing that too, because that can definitely help you get to where you are. Luther Vandross, am I saying that right? I think he was a background singer.
Yeah, then become a mega superstar. One of the
Yeah,
greatest singers and voices of all
exactly.
time. He's a legend.
He is a legend, and you do not know where your journey truly begins for you to like this. It may just, everybody's journey is different, but that may just be the thing that branches me out. You don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Dinner with Beyonce or $50,000. Which one you choosing?
Dinner with Beyonce.
Why not take the money?
No.
Why? What if the
Sometimes
dinner?
relationship can get you places that money can't buy.
But I understand that though. That's a good one right there. I feel like you're media trained, but that's
No,
a good
I'm
one.
saying for real, there's been relationships that have actually done things better for me than me actually buying something, and then hoping that it'll work.
But okay, you got that relationship with her, but that money right there can help stretch your career and your promotion or whatever the case may be. The
It
finesse.
could, but you got to understand, if you know your power and you know your talent, all you need is that opportunity.
So you definitely gonna say, you know what? I don't want the money. I just want 20 to 30 minutes of your time. What you gonna say?
Yeah. And I'm going to play her my records, and I'm going to talk to her and see what she, hopefully something stems from that. It's honestly, life is a gamble. You're taking your chance either way. You're taking your chance and putting your money into places that may not go or it may flop. You taking your chance. My chance is taking it with Beyonce.
So basically, you saying you open the sign in the Rock Nation that they call for you.
I'm saying that I would love to sit down with Beyonce. um, Her artists on Rock Nation are doing great. You got Chloe and Halle. You got Megan
They're
Thee
overrated.
Stallion. You got certain people that I don't know the men's side, but I mean they're doing great.
I don't really like
Doing something
Chloe.
right. They're honestly artist developing artists. Like Chloe and Halle, they definitely came in the beginning. Hear me out. They came in the beginning stages. They are very well polished. I will say that they took their time with that. A lot of the budget money for artist development is not that much like it was back then. So I do know that for a fact.
What do you feel like goes in it? For me, I don't. Their music ain't. I'm hearing their music, but it ain't standing out to me. It ain't
It's not
hitting me.
sticking yet. Yeah.
It ain't hitting me yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they look pretty decent girls, whatever. But I feel like they're using their connections and their co-sign from Beyonce. But I want to know, they don't have any records that stand out to me. That be like, you know what? Okay, that's their time. They coming.
Yeah.
They don't have any of those records that move me.
Yeah.
They don't
And
got it.
sometimes it does take time.
I mean, they've been grinding for 4-5 years plus.
Yeah, but I will say this: it does take time for people to get certain people to like my team, because I can't speak for them, but my team, or for my journey of knowing my sound, it did take a little minute for me to figure out exactly what I want as an artist. And I don't know who hands are in there, behind the scenes and whatnot, but
They
like,
don't have any hits. That's what it basically boils down to. They don't have any big hits that stick out to people. I don't bet nobody can name 5 songs from either one of them. The Bailey twins, whatever their names is, Chloe and others. They can't name 3 to 5 songs by them.
Do It. Can I say songs separately from them?
Sure.
I like, of course, Chloe's song. I'm having a brain fart, but you know what I'm talking about. The one that she be promoting the most.
I don't know. I don't know no big songs by them. They'd be like, ooh.
I love that record. Next one will be, dang, what's the next one? What's the next one? What's the next one? The album's called Ungodly Hour, but I'm gonna tell you this: their music is alternative. Like, it's not R&B. It's alternative.
Let me say this too. They try to sample that Zayn song. That was disrespectful to them girls. They should have never sampled that song. That disrespecting the classics, man. Stop doing it. Y'all disrespecting the classics right now. Let them classics.
What would you say was a good way of like paying homage to a classic? Because like,
they didn't just do. They not good singers. Those girls Zayn could sing. Them girls can't sing like them. With all
I think those girls are extremely talented. They can sing like.
They can't sing like them girls. So they didn't sample it right though, man. If you gonna do it.
What record was by Zayn? What can you like? What's the name of it?
Send My Love My Way. They try to use that beat right there. I heard that or something.
I mean, you do have a point. I mean, if a record is big, it has to stick. You know what I'm saying? But it does.
That's what I'm saying. They ain't got nothing that is connecting with. You are what you call a core fan, but they don't have anything to stick with the casual outside fans on the outside looking in. Because even say somebody ain't a fan of Drake, but they know big Drake records that stood out to them. I don't think nobody knows songs by them girls that stand out to them like, oh, I know that song. Oh, I know that. Yeah.
You may have a point, Everybody, what I've noticed about music is that everybody like has their opinion about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's very subjective.
It's very subjective. Like, even when it comes down to my record, like, I had a talk with Stacks, my producer, earlier today. He was telling me like, hey, like, like, you feel the record. It's your record. Like, the record's gonna do great. Some people don't like Hours and Hours, and it's doing amazing. You can't stop a record from being great. Just
now, back in the day, the artist or the label would choose the single. Nowadays, with streaming platforms and social media, the fans choose your hits.
They can,
not the label.
And I love it here.
Yeah, so I just think that. So, all right, we got to do a couple serious questions right quick.
All right.
Summer Walker or Janae Aiko?
Oh my gosh, I love both, but I love Janae Aiko, but I listen mostly to Summer Walker.
Ella May or Fantasia?
Fantasia.
She's from Charlotte. I guess you got to show love. You got to show love.
I got to show love, and I love Fantasia, because when I be in my car and it be dark outside and I just want to let loose, I listen to Fantasia.
City Girls or Saweetie?
City Girls.
The Weeknd or Drake?
Drake. I'm a Drake fan. You hear me? Shout out to Drake. Go ahead.
We can be breaking all kind of Spotify numbers. Okay. Facts. What you like or dislike about being about an artist? Like, what you feel like not on social media and the fans don't see?
Dang. What I dislike about being an artist is that there's so many of us. I love being an artist, but what I dislike about it is that when you're extremely serious about your craft and you have many people wanting the same thing, and then a lot of people can kind of instantly become an artist and, do these showcases and tell the DJs, hey, play my record. Sometimes your record can get lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Because it comes a dime a dozen. You know what I'm saying? So we have to actually work really, really hard to get noticed. Boom.
Back to the relationship, would you also say that back in the day, they didn't want the artists to be in relationship because they wanted them to sell sex and sell like it is some sex symbol or be pregnant. But nowadays they want you to be in relationship and broadcast relationship so you can sell records. You feel like the roles is reversed now?
Definitely. You said it. Like, it's, I wouldn't say roles reverse in that sense. I just think it's more accepting. Like, people are like, okay, you have a life now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So they just regular damn people. They just got large amounts of money
yeah,
and a lot of fame.
yeah. And it was one of those things where it was on the hush. You know what I'm saying?
Do you
But
feel like it can help your relationship or like hurt the music though? What you think? It could hurt your brand or help your brand broadcasting your relationship?
broadcasting your relationship, just being all out in the open with your relationship can do. Like, what do you mean? Like, it can hurt your brand, or like you're saying it can hurt your brand, or it can like boost your brand?
Boost.
The only way you can hurt my brand or hurt me is if we're not on the same level, or if you're not like doing your own thing. Like, it has to be something. It has to be a match. You know, we gotta match energies. We have to match what we doing here. You know what I'm saying? You can only harm me if you're not good for me, or if you just.
So okay, facts. Right. I agree. Who you feel like got the best voice in R&B right now?
What you mean?
Besides you.
Like
Besides
that?
you.
Okay. Um. For R&B, as in like a whole, like if I was to say Jasmine Sullivan.
It's a very underrated name right there. She dropped a good album last year. I gotta go back
Yeah.
and listen to it again.
Jasmine Sullivan. Sang the Telephone Book.
Telephone book. That's a song.
No, she just could sing it. It's not even a song. She'll just create one by just reading.
She don't sing. She sang.
She sang, honey. She don't sing. She sang. Yeah.
How much money goes in promotion as an artist? Like, pushing their music. How much money goes behind the scene? How much work? Like, how much does you got to have a team? Explain to everybody who watching this who want to pursue music and maybe incapable of doing it. Incapable.
I will say this. It's dope to go viral. It can happen, but it does take money. Sometimes. But I was told all the time. So let me be quiet. But it does take money. It just depends on which route you're trying to go. You can do a lot of TikToks, that's free. You know what I'm saying? But if you want people to promote your single, like if you was to reach out to these big names on Instagram, like the Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk, those stuff be adding up. Or if you wanted to have someone that's a brand that can potentially serve as a brand that's already doing brand ambassador work, and you feel like they have a large following, that takes money too. Like, the girls do not play fair. So that's a lot of money. Radio depends, what you're trying to do with that.
I heard a quote before. They said a hit song is not made, it's marketed. But I mean, that
It's
is
different
true.
ways. It's a lot of ways you can promote your single. So it's a lot of money that can be dispersed.
Yeah, it's kind of like marketing, like streams with the label too, because that's why you hear a lot of hit songs and they trash because they got deals with the label and they pushing it and they make you like a fucking whack ass song. Like Old Town Road was so trash, but I started to like this shit. I was like, this shit actually sounds good, and this shit was trash.
I actually like the record.
I hate that shit, but I heard it so much.
When I heard it, I was like, this is funny. I love
all the ads was everywhere. They force you, like a song could be wet, but they could force you, like they just put it in your face, So it's like fuck, like shit. but basically, yeah. I mean, would you agree with that though? That philosophy, a hit song is marketed, not made.
I definitely agree with that because I feel like a lot of people make records that are made for TikTok. You know what I'm saying? And
You think TikTok? Mm-hmm.
it's
And I
not
also.
necessarily a great record. You know what I'm saying? It's just for TikTok purposes because it's the wave now. Like,
Mm-hmm.
hey girl.
Would you say TikTok is a good way to get artists signed, to get their records out? Because they can also cause
Yeah, definitely. TikTok is definitely a great way to get your record out. You have to be very creative and collaborating with different people that are influencers that that can get your record heard, or you just being consistent. To be honest,
but I feel like they can make gimmicks though. They can cause what you call gimmicks.
every record on TikTok is not a gimmicky record, cause
Like
like
the box. I'm gonna give you an example. The box with Roddy Ricch. That shit blew up on TikTok. I ain't even had TikTok on my phone at the time, but that shit came out TikTok. That shit exploded.
oh
So,
yeah, the box, yes, but I'm saying like aside from the box, they had Giveon, Heartbreak.
beatbox.
Well, yeah, beatbox. I was saying yes, I agree, but then I stopped saying that when I started hearing records like Giveon on TikTok. Like
I can't get into his music, bro.
I
He missing
love
something.
Giveon. I love his records. I love. Of course, I don't listen to I didn't listen to his whole album, but when I did sit down and listen to a few of them, like I love his tone. I think his voice is unique.
I guess so, because he kind of got like the Weeknd. Weeknd ain't no great singer, but his voice is so unique. You can't steal it. You can't, copy it.
Can't copy Giveon's voice. No,
Yeah, 'cause yeah. So
definitely different, unique. Like I think that's art. That's just me.
who got the best R&B album this winter? During the winter.
And mm, mm, I can't answer that. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I will say who had the best R&B album that came out last year was Jasmine Sullivan.
That was 2020, ain't it?
Was it 2020 or
That was
2020?
2020. It was late 2020.
It was late. Can we? Yeah, that was it for me. I love the way she beautifully pieced it together with the monologues in between. It was just like, that's what you're supposed to do.
You
But
enjoy skits? I enjoy skits too in albums, though.
huh?
I enjoy skits as well. But I don't like interludes. Like, I don't like a good song for 30 seconds. I'd be like, damn.
Dang. But it gets you want more. You play it over and over. That's how they get the streams now. Songs are becoming lesser
But
times.
they were doing that before the streams back in the day when the
That's
group
true.
was song drop a minute song and then they just skip to the next one. So it was like they call
I
it
just like to hear it again.
transition.
I be like, oh, I want to hear it again. I want to hear it again. Next thing I know, I did it about 4 times.
Right. All right. I got last two right here. Can being an artist be stressful at times?
Yes.
How stressful?
I love what I do, so I'm not stressed out when I love what I do. But it's like you want something so bad, and you have some days where things don't go your way. But honestly, I just roll with the punches. I'm at this point where it's gonna happen for me, so I just be like, "Well, gotta do this. Okay, well, this person didn't show up. All right, well, let's just keep pushing. One person don't stop this train." That's how I'm trained now. That's how I train my mind. Like I can't stop it.
How you keep all this positive energy around you? Do you get a lot of hate now from family members and looking at you different? They got handouts or
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
you hire some of your family members to work for you or work together?
My dad, my mom, shout out to mom. Um, they definitely my people like my family, they support me. They've been supporting me since day one. Like I said, I've been recording since I was 9. So it's not nothing new. We've been doing this thing for a minute. And I don't know. I could have haters out there, but hey, I don't mind that. It don't bother me none.
How you meet these celebrities I've been seeing in your pic on your Instagram?
Like who? Me?
I seen you with Black Youngster, Charlie Clips.
Shout out to Charlie.
He's a good battle rapper though. You a fan of battle rap or something?
Yes, I love battle rap.
Answer another question first before you get into that though.
Okay,
How
but
you met these people?
answer that question. You want to answer that?
Yeah, answer that. How you met these people?
I just a lit person. No, I'm just kidding. To answer the Black Youngster, I don't know Black Youngster personally, so I just know Lil Zach the DJ. Shout out to Lil Zach the DJ from Houston, Texas. He's Black Youngster's DJ. So that's how I met Black Youngster, but I don't know him. He did throw Lil Zach, he threw a party for him. I forgot what the party was. It was actually Heavy Champ's party. So it was like a few artists that were there and they had the photo booth thing. And we was just like, I was networking with the different podcasters out there, radio personalities, and we just flicked it up. That's really what it was. But Charlie Clips, I had met like about a year. It was 2020. Yeah, I met her 2020 after the Wildin' Out show. I have a friend, Jordan Crafton, that does a lot of work for Wildin' Out and Nickelodeon, and that's how I met Charlie. So, yep.
So you went to Wildin' Out show in Charlotte?
I actually always go to the Wildin' Out shows, but that one per se, I didn't go to. I just only met up with my friend afterwards, the show.
I wonder where they station Wildin' Out. They just go around to different coliseums and arenas and perform.
Yeah, they do like their, different skits and stuff, and then they have their own segments where they'll have like a little comedy thing. Oh, it's actually entertaining. It's actually very entertaining. They bring out like an artist at the end, just like the same, Wildin' Out thing, Wildin' Out show. Okay.
Who's one of your favorite battle rappers? A lot of females like battle rappers.
I love Charlie Clips, and honestly, I will say this. I was like when 106 Park was out and they had the Freestyle Fridays. I love that shit. I love watching Freestyle Fridays. Like that was my.
Remember Blind Fury?
Yes, Blind Fury. That was my favorite. My favorite.
Bro, he used to get busy.
Okay.
Get busy.
I was actually thinking about that the other day when he had a song. I think it's called Friends, Lovers, or something like that. He had came up with that one song, and I didn't hear nothing else from him since. And I was just like, dang.
Man, he was hotter than goddamn Campfire back in 2011, 12, whenever you came out. Man, everybody and their mama heard about this. He from Camden, South Carolina, I think.
Who?
He was getting busy, man. But battle rappers don't make great rappers, though. They don't know how to create music. Being an artist is creating music. Mm-hmm. They don't create music. They just battle rappers make good diss songs, but they can't create songs. Like that ain't good.
I will say this: me and Charlie went in the studio, and that's all I'm gonna say about it.
Y'all got a song together?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Curious. Right. Y'all be curious, cause
besides Charlie, who else you like in battle rap? Cause I like Hitman Holla, I like Arsenal the Rebel.
Yeah, Hitman Holla's dope. But like I said, Charlie know this. He's my favorite battle rapper. I would be wrong to go against the grain. So he's my favorite.
So are you a fan of the 90s R&B era, 2000s, or modern day R&B music?
90s, 2000s, yes. Brandy.
Right. I was just listening to her the other day, Best Friend. She was talking about her brother Ray J. I was listening to that the other day, getting some food. That shit is amazing. Bro. I Want to Be Down. I love that song by her too. Brandy's first 3 albums.
Brandy's albums, period.
I don't know about all of them, man.
I love Brandy's albums.
You love all of them?
Yes. I would say the last one, it took me a little minute to get around to, I ain't gonna lie. Because like I said, I'm the type of person that the hype has to die down for me, and I have to like really judge the music myself. But I will say before that album was the best album. This last album, of course, she wasn't with her same, team. Somebody was missing on that album, but.
Talking about B7?
Yeah.
Got good features on it. They got Chance and Daniel Caesar, so. That's another good one. I love Daniel.
No, I'm a huge brand. Like when I say I'm a huge Brandy fan, like majority of my runs, majority of like my influence is from Brandy.
Big influence. I like that song "Full Moon" by Brandy. I gotta go back and listen to the catalog.
I love that song.
The Boy Is Mine with her. Ooh. Boy Is Mine is one of my favorite records, and I love the video with my Kai Pfeiffer. Like they fighting over it. Oh man.
We actually went viral on that song during COVID.
Yeah. Who won that versus, you think? Who had a better catalog?
Oh, I'm already. I love Monica and I love Brandy, but like I said, Brandy is my biggest influence, and I would have to go with Brandy because I listened to mostly Brandy. I love Monica's catalog though. She has great music. Angel of Mine.
Ooh,
Um,
that's a good song.
that's like my
Knock
favorite song
knock.
by her. Why I
Oh,
Love You So Much.
I love you so much.
Um, what's
So
another?
Gone. That's a classic. That went viral like
Goes on,
5 years.
yeah, like the list goes on. I really like Monica, and she showed love when we had our video up. Like that is a lot too, because a lot of people don't really like when other artists or up and coming artists redo their songs. You know what I'm saying? Because they're such classics. But the fact that she took the time out, watched the video, and shared it on her page, that meant a lot to me.
So your video?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Not
wow.
my video per se, but during quarantine, I, along with singer Melvin Jackson, she's from Chester, and actually got to know Rashawn R. He's an artist from Spartanburg. We collaborated and we did "The Boy Is Not Mine." So we
I gotta hear
re.
that record.
Oh
That's it.
yes, it's on my reels. But basically, we redid the record. Neighborhood Talk shared it, and then like she shared it and stuff. So I really wish Brandy had shared it. You know, girl, like you know. But shout out to Monica, and shout out to those that actually like took the time.
Have
Like
you collaborated with any local artists or local artists around the metro, Columbia area, South Carolina areas, Carolinas? Do some rap,
I
R&B.
am open to collaborating with artists, and I get DMs about
What's your fee?
collaborating. What's my fee? It varies. I'm not gonna lie.
What's your baseline? Your standard?
Mm,
You don't want to discuss that.
nah. I don't want to discuss it, but I will say this: I'm definitely open, and I'm open to negotiate. I'm open to collaborating with artists if it makes sense.
What if he ain't got the money, but he got a fire ass song? He be like, you know what, Jalen, I need you on this hook. No,
If it's an
you,
artist that has a fire ass sound, a fire ass following, a fire ass like he's being serious about his stuff, then
right.
yes, it would make sense to negotiate and work out something. That's music industry is like that. But if it's somebody like I'm a person that's quality over quantity. It has to make sense because the people that I work with is quality over quantity, and I
Are
don't.
you like that with music? You don't want to put out a bunch of music and they trash, but you rather put out. Because when you look at Brandy catalog, she released every 4 years. It looked like she kind of with the quality over quantity, like some artists.
I'm
Like you
that
got
type
this.
of artist. I cannot. I'm a true Virgo at heart. I'm very a perfectionist, but I don't let that cloud my head. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this: I don't want to just hold on to a record so long that it gets outdated. So I'm very.
You a Virgo?
Huh?
You a Virgo? You say?
I'm a Virgo.
I'm a Gemini.
The best is.
Who y'all get along with?
We get along with everybody. I don't know. I'm cool with Geminis. Geminis are cool. Like my best friend, she's a Gemini. Yeah.
Pop was a Gemini. Yeah.
Y'all cool. I really love y'all. Y'all like are just dope individuals.
They said we got
Y'all
split
very
personalities.
y'all very like split though, but I'm more of like a I'm
Right.
clear.
Right. They said we got split personalities and
Y'all
shit.
do.
I don't see it though, but then Play Fair reach platinum status though. How they reach platinum? I want to explain that.
Playfair has not reached platinum. If you read the post, this is so funny. But Playfair has not reached platinum. This is me, Dajulyn. I manifest things. And so I was saying that Playfair will reach platinum. I was saying give congratulations, meaning
Oh,
affirming in the
okay.
comments.
Right. I was trying to figure out, damn, how I do that? I was like, is that
I
real?
photoshopped that because I'm
Oh,
affirming it. I'm manifesting it. I'm manifesting a platinum plaque. Yeah.
wow.
That's how I move as though I am.
That's a good way to think that, You gotta have that energy though. You
Yep.
gotta have that energy. Okay. What the feedback when you posted it? What was the feedback like?
Some people believed it, and then some people was like, "Congratulations," and some people was like,
People believe any damn thing on social media.
"Back to what I'm saying." So it's like I want you to congratulate me as though it has happened. And I did not correct anybody because I see it for myself. I move as though I am.
Would you do a song with R. Kelly?
No comment.
Why you don't want to answer that question?
I'm not discussing anything R. Kelly on here.
If he wrote you a song, would you accept it? Yes or no?
I'm not discussing.
You're not going to accept a written song by R. Kelly who made plenty of hits?
I will say that on a serious note, R. Kelly is a great artist. We cannot take that away from him, but respectfully, I will have to decline.
Well, he did his album he did a song with Jay-Z, and Jay-Z did a whole album with him called "Both the Best of Both Worlds." So that means you can't accept no song from Beyonce dealing with him because he was associated with him.
I wouldn't even say that. That's like you saying my cousin is a murderer, and I can't hang out with you because your cousin's a murderer. Like
And they both was a date the same girl, Leah too, but that's a whole different stuff. Let me stop saying that for they cancel my goddamn show, but they come after me in this little comment.
We don't do those things.
Yeah. Well, I asked you to sing, but would you feel comfortable singing for us?
What song should I sing?
All right. We Belong Together. That's my favorite Mariah Carey song. But,
Do I even know the words to that song?
Hold on. I know the words for it. I'm gonna play the beat.
Here you go.
I'm gonna play the beat. No, they might copyright me. No, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play the beat.
If you like something with a
You gotta. I'm gonna ask you. You gotta do one saying for me. One. You gotta hit it. You gotta come bless me right quick.
What song?
We Belong Together.
They love that song. I hope I know the words. It's different. Yeah, I didn't mean it when I said I didn't love you so. Should have held on tight, I never should have let you go. I didn't know nothing, I was stupid, I was foolish, I was lying to myself. I could have said them that I'd never be without your love. I don't know the words, didn't hear beside myself. So
you did good though. I liked it. That was sweet though. That was sweet right there.
I don't know the words like that. I never felt.
Same play fair then. Same play fair then. Same play fair. You can play that.
I don't think that's a good song to just sing.
What ain't a good song to sing?
I would say a good song that shows my vocal ability would be a song that
Rain on Me by Ashanti.
Damn. That's the thing.
I'm trying to think right now too.
I could sing my cover song I did.
The Boy Is Mine.
Okay. But that's not that's not a good one on chill. I can do on chill. Let me do on chill.
What that was, Miguel?
Yeah, well no, it's with Jeremiah. On chill is actually a cover song I did. I redid the cover song. It's on my YouTube channel, DayTV, DAUTV. Okay.
Oh, that's the Wale song.
Yeah. So.
Hold on. Let me play the instrumental.
No, not the instrumental. It's gonna be me doing acapella.
Acapella, okay.
Yeah, I don't need no instrumental.
Hit me.
1, 2. We've been wasting time trying to catch a vibe with you. Show me more than what you're talking about, baby. Going 80 on the freeway, about to pull it back in your place. Me, you in the bottom, tell me what they do say. Whisper in my ear while you hold my body. We've been on a tragedy for months. Why don't you agree with me for once? Maybe we can be on chill tonight. Maybe I can give you chills. We've been on a tragedy for months. Why don't you agree with me for once? Maybe we can be on chill tonight. Maybe I can give you chills too. Just something that's like
That was nice right there. Need to be on American Idol with that voice, man.
American Idol.
X Factor or something like that.
You know what's so crazy? I don't like competitive shows.
I don't see a lot of artists blow for them. Very few artists really blow for them.
Yeah. They're very political. That's why I don't really do them. Actually,
they're biased.
I auditioned for America's Got Talent. I didn't get that. I was much younger though. But they're very like American Idol. My friend, he could really sing, and he didn't even get far with it. They chose somebody that was more gimmicky, to give ratings and stuff like that. So it's very political.
Sound like you singing from that stomach down there. You singing from that diaphragm down there. You take vocal lessons?
I do now. Back then I didn't. I did classical training in high school, but right now, I take vocal lessons from time to time. But I do a lot of live shows too, because I'm events and wedding singer too.
I see you in the realm of like an Ashanti or a Maya.
I love Maya.
Look, I was listening to that song.
She's underrated, and she's so like she has not aged.
Oh, she got a song called "Falling." Falling. They had sampled that old beat in the '90s called "Far Side," passing by. Falling. I love that song, brother.
Falling by Maya. I love
Moving On. It's another one too.
Dang it, what's the song with her
Cisco?
and Jay-Z? Her and Jay-Z.
Oh, Best of Me. I love that.
I love that song.
I love the video. Hove in the North Carolina tank in the jersey.
Hello, that is my song.
Carolina Blue Kicks. Carolina Blue Kicks. How did you on the block? Oh, that's it. I like that.
Yeah.
Maya started the girls wearing the jerseys.
She did, and that's the nostalgic type of wave that I'm on.
But maybe go back and watch all the videos now and find it.
No, I'm gonna have to go back because I'm gonna have to think of some.
Maya, the song with Cisco, All About You. I don't know if you've seen that. You heard that record?
All About You. No.
They was in the theater and she was chasing them. They was fighting with the sword. It's a good video too.
My favorite video, X. I like the X. What's the song called? X. Something of the X.
I know what you're talking about. That's all right.
I like that song. I like Maya, Love Like Whoa. I love Best of Me, and I love the song with Blackstreet, Take You There, because I'm such a big Disney Nickelodeon.
Oh, they came from the Rugrats.
Rugrats, yeah.
Rugrats going to Paris.
I want to go there.
I'm about to go back and listen to the soundtrack. Brandy got a song too, I believe.
Take me to that great place with wonders and visions.
Oh, remember that song Ghetto Superstar? What she got with Perez?
No. Actually, I have to play that one back. Oh, I like the song. You could take the stars out.
Beanie Man.
Yeah.
They always play that in the clubs across the world.
I love that song off the rip.
Yeah, I love that song right there. I don't understand anything Beanie Man is saying. First of all, that's Neptunes. That's the Pharrell, the Neptunes for you right there.
Pharrell did that record?
Pharrell did that record.
I can hear that. Now that you said that, like, we kind of know what producers' thing is, their niche, like,
What producers you would like to work with?
Neptunes. I would love to work with Timbaland.
They make that beat for. My bad. What you were saying?
Neptunes, Pharrell. I would like to work with Timbaland. I would love to work with Hitmaker.
He good at sampling records too. He kind of remind me of like the old Diddy, who using the old '80s. He kind of got his little.
But
G
aside from sampling, I don't want sampling. I want the feeling, kind of like Playfair, like that type of feeling. I like that. I like that Jeremiah, that whole Ty Dolla $ign wave.
I ain't like that album they did. That was trash.
Oh, you talking about
that joint album they did, Ty Dolla $ign and Jeremiah? That was trash.
I like a few songs from it though.
That was weak. That fella. Nobody thought.
Hands on my body. Perfect. I like Perfect Timing, and I like of course that one record that they did together. That was
You
good.
know what? They did a song with SZA called what was that song they did for SZA last year? Oh man, everybody was she did a song with Ty Dolla $ign a year and a half ago. That was for real, but I felt like it ain't blow up enough though, like I felt like it should.
I gotta look that up because some records do.
Hold up.
Some records, depending on the time of the record when it was released, it does get like brushed under the rug. You feel me?
Damn, I forgot the name of that song. What they did? Oh, Hit Different. That was the song, Hit Different.
Oh, I love that record.
That song ain't blew up enough. I feel like for real.
Hit different, hit different, hit different, hit different, hit
Yeah.
different. I love that record. That's just me. I love that record.
I feel like it ain't blow. It did good, but I feel like why that didn't stick though with people. I feel like it kind of came.
And it gone. You feel?
Yeah, it didn't last long. I know it broke records probably because everything SZA
It
put
did,
out.
but I would say music nowadays is kind of like that now. You know,
Fast food, they want it quick.
they want it quick now. That's what I said. That's the downfall of being an artist now because everything is so.
But she doing good though, SZA. She dropped an album in
No, I'm
5
saying,
years.
but that's the struggle. A lot of music back in the day, you would hear that song all the time. Classics, classic.
I think the fans nowadays got what the word is.
Greedy.
They're too greedy. They taste bud. They get too hungry for music. Like they starve for music.
Yeah.
They got an undesirable starve for music. They want the artists to drop every damn month.
But if you really look at how much music is being released a day, check Spotify and it'll tell you how much music is released a day. Just a day alone. I forgot the number, but it's really up there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm about to say another producer name too that I don't think get enough credit though. Jermaine Dupri.
Oh, I'm about to say Jermaine Dupri too. Oh my God, Jermaine Dupri, and I wasn't done. What's the guy? Mike Will made it. I love his production too.
He do good. Well, he do. I'm talking about R&B, just like strictly.
Oh,
Kanye West. Kanye West got some R&B bangers.
Kanye West, and I love Sunday Service. I love hearing that on repeat with his choir.
Right. Any of the producers looked out for you, or like reached out to you? Any of the producers we just named? Has somebody from their team reached out to you, or any of them?
But you can reach out to me because I'm willing to work, baby.
Hey man, yeah, they're just classic though. Hey, listen, man, I appreciate you stopping by, showing love. Any shout outs, anything? Any questions you like to ask me before I go?
Shout out to Jay Styles, who's my mentor. He's still a part of Blackstreet 2 with Teddy Riley. He's been there for me. He's honestly my vocal coach too. So shout out to Jay Styles. Shout out to Jay Stacks, who's my producer. He recently got signed with the baby. So shout out to him. This year is gonna be even better year than before. Shout out to my team, J No, Dark Eye, Pop Wallace, my whole family. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to QC Awards. Thank you for the award once again. And shout out to my day ones. Shout out to I ain't got no more shout outs.
You got sexy on music?
Whoa. I don't have any sex songs.
I ain't asked that. I asked you though. I do have sexy on music.
I don't have any sex songs, so I don't know. That's
you got anything you'd like to ask me before I go?
So, do you actually like my song?
I do like Playfair. I was listening to it just now before I called you. I was bumping it. Yeah. My favorite scene on when he was on top of that rim, I was asking, I'm gonna ask her that. How she got his ass up there? I would have been scared of shit.
I was like, oh my gosh, I'm about to fall.
And I like the choreography of how y'all was dancing and shit. I was like, ooh, y'all practiced that must be, huh? So you plan on being like one of the Beyonce dancers performing and singing at the same time?
I would say this. My way of dancing, I would have to say, would be a little like Well, I always go to Brandy, but Brandy, she dances, she does her thing, and then she lets the dancers do their thing. That's how my artistry gonna be.
You didn't
And a
talk about
little
her
bit
brother.
more.
You said what?
And a little bit more.
You didn't talk about her brother Ray J. Ray J is good. He got some songs too. I like. He got some classics. One Wish. Whoo.
He do. I actually need to release my cover. I have a lot of covers that I don't release. I'll be in my head.
Why you don't release them? Why are
I'm
you
definitely gonna
ordering
release that
releases?
one because everybody has given me feedback on that. Like my close friends, they're like, "Girl, you didn't release that." I'm definitely hopping back in my covers bag, so y'all gonna hear more of me on here.
Please do covers though. I think I sing some covers. I feel like you should do like all the songs I just named though. Yeah.
Yeah, and
But
any suggestions, it would help me out. So
do that cover song Music Soul Child Love. I love that record.
yeah, I love that record too.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate you stopping by, blessing us with your time. I know you're a busy artist. So
Thank y'all.
hey,
Thank you
much
for having me.
success.
Most importantly,
Hey, much success and blessings to you.
yes.
Hey
So,
man, we out. Appreciate you.
follow me on all platforms because this is YouTube too. So DAJULYN on all platforms: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And my Kodak voice, Instagram. Follow me on that too.
Fast. We out here. We out here.
All right, bye y'all.
Yeah.